Good evening there, friends, and welcome once again to our daily psalm reading here at Innovate Church. My name is Gerald. I'm glad to be bringing Psalm 73 to you tonight. And as always, our prayer and our hope is that it is a blessing and an encouragement to you. Tonight we begin what is considered a third book of the Psalms, although it's intermingled with all 100 plus of them. This one here is by a family or a gentleman named Asaph, and he was actually a leader of the Levites, the clan or the tribe that was responsible for being priest. They were the ones that could go into the Holy of Holies, the holiest areas of God's tabernacle in the Old Testament. And he and some of his family actually served under David, who wrote a lot of the Psalms as well. He is responsible, or again, someone in his family or in his tribe is responsible for about 12 of the Psalms. And tonight we have his first one. So let's see what he has to say to us in Psalm 73. It is entitled, God is my strength and portion forever. Truly, God is good to Israel, to those who are pure in heart. But as for me, my feet had almost stumbled, my steps had nearly slipped. For I was envious of the arrogant when I saw the prosperity of the wicked. For they have no pangs until death. Their bodies are fat and sleek. They are not in trouble as others are. They are not stricken like the rest of mankind. Therefore pride is their necklace. Violence covers them as a garment. Their eyes swell out through fatness. Their hearts overflow with follies. They scoff and speak with malice. Loftily they threaten oppression. They set their mouths against the heavens, and their tongue struts through the earth. Therefore his people turn back to them and find no fault in them. And they say, how can God know? Is there knowledge in the Most High? Behold, these are the wicked, always at ease, they increase in riches. All in vain have I kept my heart clean and washed my hands in innocence. For all the day long I have been stricken and rebuked every morning. If I had said, I will speak thus, I would have betrayed the generation of your children. But when I thought how to understand this, it seemed to me a wearisome task. Until I went into the sanctuary of God, then I discerned their end. Truly you set them in slippery places, you make them fall to ruin. How they are destroyed in a moment, swept away utterly by terrors. Like a dream when one awakes, O Lord, when you rouse yourself, you despise them as phantoms. When my soul was embittered, when I was pricked in heart, I was brutish and ignorant. I was like a beast toward you. Nevertheless, I am continually with you. You hold my right hand. You guide me with your counsel, and afterward you will receive me to glory. Whom have I in heaven but you? And there is nothing on earth that I desire besides you. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. For behold, those who are far from you shall perish. You shall put an end to everyone who is unfaithful to you. But for me it is good to be near God. I have made the Lord my God my refuge, that I may tell of your works. So here is a problem I think many of us also suffer from. We try to live a good, honest, holy, righteous life. We try to love others. We try to do the right thing, make the right decisions. And then it seems like we can't get ahead in life. But yet we look at someone beside of us or someone across from us who doesn't serve God, who doesn't treat people nicely, who isn't really a good person that we want to hang around with. But yet we look and we see them prosper. We see them not have the pain or the struggle that you and I may suffer from. And we question, why? Why are they more blessed than I when I serve God? Where is my blessing, Lord? Where is my prosperity? Where is my good luck or goodness being done to me? And so we may look at them and become envious and arrogant. And then he says, behold, these are the wicked, always at ease, they increase in riches. And that hurts us. It makes us angry. And many times we get angry at God because of it. Because again, we're looking at them, they're doing well, but yet we're suffering. That sickness I've been praying for is not going away. That income that I need, that bonus check, that raise, I didn't get. That promotion went to someone else that wasn't even as good a worker as I am. And so we become depressed. We question God. Why? When I try to serve you, why do you not bless me like I see them being blessed? My wife and I have talks about this from time to time. And we believe, or we have the thought that, many times when good things are happening, when we have no care in the world, or when we're prosperous, do we seek God in those moments? Do we learn to rely on Him when we can trust on the things that we have here on this side of the earth, or here on earth? But yet, when we're struggling, when we come to the end of our rope due to our mental distress or work stress or bills or whatever, then we find ourselves crying out to God. And most of the time He comes through. Most days, I'm sure, like mine, is pretty good for you. But it's only those temporary times of darkness where we may look and question. But yet we get to experience God because we rely on Him. He becomes our stronghold. He becomes our comforter. Nothing that we own here on earth should take His place. And here Asaph says, my flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. And that is the role that God should be playing in our lives. That He would be our heart, that He would be our comforter, that He would be our refuge. And that instead of seeking comfort in this life, our comfort would be placed in Him and our trust in Him to give us the comfort we need. Pray to Him, asking for whatever it is your heart desires or whatever you need. But remember to rely on Him, to trust in Him, to trust His sovereignty, that He knows what you need the most. And maybe it is to go through a dark time. Maybe it is to struggle to pay your bills. Maybe, because that makes you rely on Him. That makes you look to Him. That makes you place your faith in Him. If you had it all and had no worry in this world, would you really trust in the Lord? Would you really put Him at the place He needs to be in your life? Friends, I pray that you do. I pray that you know His love. I pray that you feel His love. And I pray that, again, He is your comfort and your stronghold no matter what troubles you face. Friends, again, I pray that this has been a blessing and an encouragement to you. And if so, share it with someone else so they too can be blessed and encouraged. And I'll be on here again tomorrow night where we'll look at Psalm 74. Have a wonderful evening.